What's up? I'm back again today. I'm going to be showing you how to create a 24/7 live stream, or you can do a 2-4 hour, however long you want it to be. Let's get into it.
I know you need me.
So I'm going to be using FL Studio, and I'll probably be using Omnisphere. So let's get this going here. Let's switch screens so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so here it's FL Studio. I already got it open. Let's actually make that full screen. Okay, now I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna add my instrument. I'm gonna use Omnisphere. And let's say I want to create something that's relaxing. Okay, so I got Omnisphere open here. And I like to use the warm glass to make my music, relaxing music. Okay, so hit search and I'll use that one there. That's what that sounds like. So we got that in place. I'm going to take my tempo down to 65. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to record a loop. So I'm going to got my metronome turned on and I got my beats per measure set. Okay, let's hit record. Play. Then I stop it right there. So I like to clean it up a little bit. I got this set to a 1/4 beat. So all I got to do on my computer is hold down Control. I'm on Windows, so Control Q. It automatically quantize it. I don't need that in it. And then I'll kind of go and look, push that back a little bit. And then let's pull this all the way out. Oops. Okay. So we got that situated there. Pull that back there. And here. Clean that up a little bit. Okay, let's just play it and see what we got. Turn off record. Okay, so I got my pattern laid out. This is very simple. Now, what I usually do is I'll duplicate this by hitting Control. Make sure I got it highlighted. Then I hit Control B, duplicate it, and then I'll look and see it's right here at 9. And the reason why I'm doing this, I'll show you in a minute, because once you make this into a wave and then you bounce it into a wave, and then you try to loop it on OBS, you will hear popping and the clicking in the beginning. So what I usually do is I just cut it right here. And that way it'll, once it gets here, it'll loop back at that same point that I cut it at, and it'll be like smooth transition. I'll show you. I'm just gonna, let's say if I just save this as, let's just say spa music, and hit save. Now I'm going to export this as a WAV file, and I got a folder that I keep everything in before it goes to YouTube. This folder here, spa music. Hit save. This is my settings here. If you need to, you can pause it and make sure yours match. Hit start. There we go. So now that's saved and exported. I'm going to open a new window. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to pull this in right here. Now I need to set this back down to 65 beats per measure in order for this cut to work right. So I'm there. Now that I have that set, I can cut right here. You see how at the beginning of here the wave starts small. So if I do my cut here, then we should have a seamless audio. So let's do that, cut that. So let me zoom in and make sure I actually cut that on the line. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take this and delete that one. Pull this back here. If I start here, this will let me know. Let's turn that off, I don't need that. Let's start, let's see. You see how smooth it is? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in OBS and have it looping. Okay, so now we got that. What I'm gonna do is export WAV file, but I put it in a different folder, and I'm going to call it spa music. Oops. Just like I did the other one. I don't need that capitalized. Let's see. Okay, now hit start. Oh, sorry, I'm all out of camera frame. Okay, now that's exported. I can exit out of that. Don't need to save it. Then my next step is let's do this. Let's exit that. Now I like to go to Canva to create a loop video or something like that. So let's say we're here in Canva. Let's do like a 1920 by 1080. And then I'll go here to elements. I'll just put let's say if I did spa background. And I'm going to use this one here. Let me stretch it out. Something that'll look good on the loop. So you could add whatever you want to this. I'm gonna just leave it. Actually, let's no, I'll leave it. I'll leave it like that. And just download. Now I'm downloading as 1080p. No need to do 4K. Okay, save that under let's see. I'll just save it here as spa background. Okay, I got that saved as spa background. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to open CapCut. Let's shrink that down. Let's pull CapCut here. Now you don't have to use CapCut. You can actually uh hold on. You don't have to use CapCut. You can actually just use Canva. But I'm running it through through CapCut because I'm going to reverse it. And I'll show you what I mean. So let's go to videos here. There's an spa background. So I'm gonna add this here, and then I'm gonna add another one. So I got two here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reverse this one right here, just by clicking this right here, reverse. So when it loops, it'll loop perfectly because it'll go in reverse and then it'll start right back over. So you can see the curtains flowing. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to export that. And let's say spa BG export. Got it. Okay, so that exported just that quick. So now I can exit out of that. Now what we're gonna do, let's close that out. So I don't need that open. Okay, here we are in OBS. I'm gonna show you how I create my live stream for music, to like spa music, music for relaxation. I'm gonna click on the add button here, and then we'll just name it whatever we want, whatever you want to name it. I'm gonna just say spa, and okay. So now we need to put our sources in. It's going to be media source, and then we're gonna name it whatever we want to name it, but make sure you don't name it as the same thing as scene. So I'll just do spa video, and then now I'm going to click on loop and browse, and then I'm going to browse for the video, which is in my video section, and I believe I saved it under here, spa BG, and it snapped right into place because I have my resolution set for 1080, and I exported in 1080 also. I'm gonna lock that in place to get rid of the red lines. So it's going to loop back and forth, constant. Now I'm going to add my music, and it's going to be under media source, and then I'll just put spa music. I'm gonna make sure I turn on loop, browse, and I have it under here, spa music. So it'll just play constant. And then you can go to manage broadcast, set up your broadcast, change your thumbnail, and then hit create broadcast. When you hit create, it's going to have it pinned in inside YouTube until you start your stream. Now, if I want it to be like an 8-hour stream or 2 or 4 or whatnot, I'll go to tools here, and I will set output timer, and this is why I will set it to. And once I hit start, that's going to start my stream. But make sure you do manage broadcast first before you come here. So the stream will play for 8 hours and 30 seconds. You can, change whatever you want right here. And that's pretty much it. You can also bring in different transitions. Like, for instance, if you got multiple, let's say you come back after an hour and you want to change it to another scene that you already got set up, you can just do it like that. So I have multiple already set up. And there you go. That's how you set it up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow, and also share. And make sure you click the notification button or the bell. Peace out. Till next time.